Alrighty, we have the Natrogix Totem Diffuser here, and it is a perfect match for the oils that I did a review on previously, which was the Natrogix Bliss. And I have to kind of amend the review I did on this because I thought the oils initially weren't as strong as they could have been, and I was completely wrong because something really strange but good happened when I used this for the first time. When I used this diffuser, something happened that I've never come across on any other diffuser, and I'm going to get into that in a second. But first, what we have here is this nice cylindrical, very good shape. I mean, I like, in feng shui, they always talk about not having anything in like sharp corners or square, and I like the fact that this is like a cylindrical type diffuser. And it looks plain now, but when I turn it on, you'll see how cool the lighting is on this one. And you have the instruction manual and a little discount card. And then you have also a measuring cup, which I think was a nifty idea because if you want a certain amount, you know, to go in there, that's a good little tool to use because, you know, none of the other diffusers have any kind of measuring system on the inside. So I like using this whenever I'm filling this up again. And it's definitely worthwhile getting this one to match the oils, and I'll tell you the story about that, but first we're going to turn it on. Alrighty, so I'm going to do the same little recipe that I used before, where I got that really amazing effect, and that is a tea tree, eucalyptus, and lavender. That's what we're going to be using now. Alrighty, so first I'm going to go ahead and open it up. You just turn it this way. Oops, see, here we go. Alrighty, and that comes off right here. And it just gets plugged in right there, and a little cable holder right there, so you just feed it through. That fits perfectly fine right there. Now we go ahead and pour in the water. Usually the best place to have it is at 150, but sometimes I like to fill it up only at this notch instead of this notch because I like sometimes a higher concentration. But for the sake of the instructions, I'm just going to do it what it says, and it's, let's see, 150. Alrighty. Now we do 2 for the sinus recipe. We do 2 of the tea tree oil. Let's see here. Where's the little notchy notch? Here it is. 1, maybe 3. Because my sinuses, my allergies have been acting up, so I'll put 3 of the tea tree. Close it tight. Make sure you always close it tight. And let's see here. I think last time where I got the really good effect from this, I had only put like 120 milliliters instead of the full 150. So sometimes if you want a higher concentration, fill it up here and not all the way up to here. Let's see here. Oh, where's the notch? Oh, here it is. Okay, so 2 of these. 2. Alright. These are also very good if you sometimes get numbness in your fingers. Either this or the peppermint oil. It's always good to kind of like rub on your fingertips. Let's see, and 2 of the lavender. Come on, being dropped. 1, 2, oh, the more than one I should have. That's okay. Alrighty, so now we just put this back on top here. See here, and twist back on. There we go. And now make sure that when you're about to fill it with water, you don't have it plugged in because you don't want this running without water. So have it unplugged and turned off when you fill it up with water, and then just plug it in. When you're ready to turn it back on. Oh, here it is. Plug it in. See, because you never know if you leave this on or off. That's just a good little safety measure to take. So we do once to turn that on, and it starts going, but it might only go for a little bit, so you hold it down again. Oh, to turn it off, if you want to turn it off. and then once to turn on. And I think it only turns on, if you just do once and it's green light, it only turns on for like a short while, and then, but if you want it on to stay on, you press it one more time and it turns red. And it will stay on until the water runs out to the safe level. Now here's the cool part. Let's see here. Oops. Oh, that's nice. That works. Oh, I forgot. I had this connected to the outlet with the switch. That did not work. Alright, so let's try that one more time. Turn it once to turn on. And then here's the light. Alrighty. I forgot how to turn off here. Huh, okay, that makes much more sense. Huh. And it is a really great nightlight, but it's just also very soothing with the changing of the lights. And it changes from one color. Oh, here, let me stop it at this one. If I stop it there, if I press the light button one more time, it stays on the desired color. And then you press it again. So I can go ahead and switch between colors. Yeah, you can just switch between colors like that in the different shades. Oh, that's so many different shades you can choose from. Or, like, you just turn it off and then turn it back on, and it'll go through the different colors on its own again. And let's go ahead and choose the mist to stay on. Let's see if we can see the mist through there. Oh, yeah, you can. See, look. And the really weird thing that happened that I was not expecting was that I was getting really sick nasally, and I didn't know if it was a nasal infection or just typical allergies. It was really bad, really terrible headaches. I went to sleep with this on, with the same recipe that I showed you with the eucalyptus, tea tree, and lavender. And everything that I was experiencing with the sinus pressure and what I thought was a sinus infection actually was gone the next day and has not come back. And that was a really, really weird thing that happened that I was not even expecting. That's why I have to like kind of update the review for the oils, because there must be something really special about the team between the oils and the diffuser that gave me that kind of effect. Because I tried these oils literally with another diffuser before I got this one, and I didn't feel any kind of major effect with that. So this is not like any kind of gimmick or sales pitch. This is just something weird that really happened. Weird good though. And for some reason, these oils paired with this diffuser, it just works. And that's why I'm going to be keeping this one, you know, from now on, and using this one and just giving away the others. But it was a really, really welcoming surprise when that happened. And thankfully, that sinus pressure, that whole feeling has yet to return. Which is why, since it's humid outside, I'm going to go to sleep with this one going again. Sometimes you just want to make sure you point this so you can make sure that the mist is going in the right direction. And turn off your fan as well, because right now I have the fan on and it kind of blows the mist this way, but I want the mist to blow this way, so I'm going to end up turning off the fan, and you know, it definitely will go in the right direction after that. But make sure you pay attention to which way the mist is blowing, so that way you have it blowing towards your head when you're asleep. But, you know, it's definitely something that you should try if you have allergies, especially with that combination, because I'm still amazed that it worked in that way. And if you guys experience the same thing with allergies, let me know if this helped you as well.